friends, Jessica Alyea here. Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Transformation Journey, a one-person empire series designed to help you understand the real path from feeling called to build something of your own to becoming the kind of founder who can create, operate, scale, and lead an aligned business. This series is for aspiring entrepreneurs, early-stage founders, creators, coaches, consultants, service providers, and anyone who knows they want more freedom but feel overwhelmed by where to start. In this video, we're covering clarity. Clarity is the stage where your entrepreneurial energy starts becoming direction. Because having ideas is not the same as knowing what you are building. And if you are trying to build a business while your offer changes every week, your audience is unclear, your messaging feels vague, and your content is all over the place, you are not broken. You are probably just operating without clarity. If you are building your business trying to escape confusion or finally ready to create your one-person empire, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow along with the full series. Clarity is the layer where you define what you are building, who it is for, and what problem it solves. This is where the fog starts to lift. In the awakening layer, you realize something needed to change. In the identity layer, you started becoming the kind of person who can build. In the education layer, you began learning what actually matters. But now comes the question that every entrepreneur has to answer. What exactly am I building? Not vaguely, not someday, not I help people live their best life, not I want to start something with coaching, content, products, consulting, maybe a course, maybe a podcast, maybe a retreat, maybe a community, maybe a candle line with the inspirational quotes on the lid. Clarity brings the business out of the idea cloud and onto the table. It says, this is who I help, this is the problem I solve, this is the promise I make, this is the path I guide people through. Without clarity, business becomes chaotic. With clarity, your energy finally has somewhere to go. Why clarity matters? Clarity matters because confusion makes every part of business harder. If you are unclear on who you serve, your content becomes scattered. If you are unclear on what problem you solve, your offer becomes weak. If you are unclear on your promise, people do not know why they should buy. If you are unclear on your path, your delivery becomes messy. Clarity is not about feeling more confident. Clarity makes your business easier to explain, easier to sell, easier to build, and easier for the right people to understand. A confused founder creates a confused audience, and a confused audience does not buy. Not because they are mean, not because the algorithm hates you, not because Mercury spilled coffee on your launch plan. They do not buy because they cannot clearly see what you do, who it is for, why it matters, or what happens next. Clarity is what turns scattered entrepreneurial energy into focused business direction. Common pain points in the clarity layer. A lot of people get stuck here because they have too many ideas. They can see so many possibilities that choosing one feels like losing the others. They may think, I could help this type of person, but I also could care about this and that. But this idea could make money faster. But this other thing feels more aligned. But what if I pick the wrong niche? But what if I get bored? But what if nobody wants it? So instead of choosing a direction, they keep circling the idea garden. They brainstorm, they rebrand, they change their bio, they rewrite their website, they create content for 5 different audiences. They explain their business differently every time someone asks what they do, and then they wonder why nothing is gaining traction. This layer can feel frustrating because clarity requires decisions. And decisions can feel scary when you are afraid of choosing wrong. But clarity does not mean you are locked in forever. It means you are giving yourself enough direction to move. You can refine as you go. You can evolve. You can adjust based on real market feedback. But you cannot build a strong business from constant vagueness. The big shift. The shift in this layer is from I have ideas to I know what I'm building. That is the transformation. You are no longer just collecting ideas, you are shaping a business. You are moving from possibility into definition. This matters because entrepreneurship rewards movement, but it also rewards direction. Running fast in circles still leaves you in circles. Clarity gives your movement a destination. It helps you know what to say, it helps you know what to create, it helps you know what to sell. It helps your audience understand why they should pay attention. And most importantly, it helps you stop wasting energy on things that do not support the business you are actually trying to build. The clarity framework: person, problem, promise, path. A simple way to create clarity is to define 4 things: person, problem, promise, path. These 4 pieces become the foundation of your business direction. Let's break them down. Number 1, person. First, define your person. Who are you helping? Not everyone, not women, not entrepreneurs, not people who want more. Those are too broad. You want to understand the specific person your business is designed to serve. For example, an aspiring entrepreneur has too many ideas and does not know where to start. An early stage founder who has an offer but no consistent sales system. A creative service provider who wants to turn their skill into a real business. A coach or consultant who is tired of random content and wants a clear path to clients. The clearer you are about the person, the easier it becomes to speak directly to them. And here's the key. You are not choosing your audience to exclude people cruelly. You are choosing your audience so the right people can recognize themselves. When your message is too broad, nobody feels like it is for them. When your message is specific, the right person feels seen. That is the beginning of trust. 2, problem. Second, define the problem. What problem does your person have? Not just the surface problem, the real problem. For example, the surface problem might be, I need help starting a business. But the deeper problem might be, I do not know what steps to take first, and I am overwhelmed by contradictory advice. Or, I have skills, ideas, and ambition, but I do not know how to turn them into an actual offer people will pay for. Or, I keep consuming content, but I do not have a clear business structure. The clearer you are about the problem, the stronger your messaging becomes. Because people do not buy vague improvement. They buy solutions to problems they actually feel. They buy relief. They buy direction. They buy a bridge from where they are to where they want to be. So ask yourself, what is my person struggling with right now? What are they tired of? What are they trying to fix? What have they already tried that did not work? What do they secretly wish someone would explain clearly? This is where your message starts getting sharp enough to cut through the noise. Tiny sword, big clarity. Number 3, promise. Third, define the promise. What outcome are you helping your person move toward? Your promise does not need to be exaggerated. It does not need to sound like a fake internet billboard. It should be clear, believable, and valuable. For example, I help early stage entrepreneurs turn scattered ideas into a clear business foundation. Or, I help service providers clarify their offer, audience, and sales paths so they can start building with confidence. Or, I help creators turn their knowledge and skills into a structured business model. Your promise answers the question, what changes because of your business? This is important because people need to understand the transformation. They need to see the before and after. Before, scattered ideas. After, clear direction. Before, vague audience. After, specific person. Before, confusing offer. After, clear promise. Before, random content. After, focused messaging. The promise is not just what you sell. It is the transformation you create. Number 4, path. Define the path. How do you help them get there? This is where your method starts to appear. Your path might be a framework, process, curriculum, service structure, coaching method, or step-by-step experience. For example, inside the one-person empire, the path is not just start a business. It walks through identity, clarity, offers, audience, content, sales, systems, AI support, operations, and growth. That path matters because most people are not missing motivation. They are missing sequence. They do not know what comes first, what comes next, or what to ignore for now. When you define the path, you're helping your audience trust that you are not just giving them random advice. You are guiding them through a process. And that is powerful because the market is full of noise, but a clear path feels like oxygen. What happens without clarity? Well, without clarity, you may keep changing your niche. You may keep rewriting your offer. You may keep creating content that sounds interesting but does not lead anywhere. You may attract people who like you but do not understand how to buy from you. You may get attention but not conversation or conversion. You may feel busy but not focused. This is one of the biggest traps in early entrepreneurship. You mistake activity for progress, but content without clarity is just noise. Branding without clarity is decoration. A website without clarity is a digital brochure floating in space. An offer without clarity is confused invitation. And sales without clarity can feel awkward because even you are not fully sure what you are asking people to say yes to. This is why this layer matters so much. Clarity makes everything downstream stronger. What clarity does for your business? When you have clarity, your business starts to feel more grounded. Your content gets easier to create because you know who you are speaking to. Your messaging gets stronger because you know what problem you are naming. Your offer gets clearer because you know what outcome you are promising. Your sales conversations get easier because you know who it is a fit for and who it is not. Your planning gets simpler because you are no longer building 10 different businesses in your head at the same time. Clarity does not remove all uncertainty, but it gives you a center. And when the business has a center, you stop spinning every time you see a new strategy online. You stop rebuilding your entire business because someone on the internet said you need a different funnel, different niche, different content strategy, different morning routine, different font, and a podcast hosted from a walnut desk. You can listen, evaluate, and decide. Because now you know what you are building. Practical next step. Your next step for this layer is to define your person, problem, promise, and path. Write these 4 statements. My person is, who do you help? Their main problem is, what are they struggling with? My promise is, what transformation or outcome do you help them move forward? My path is, how do you help them get there? Here's a simple example. My person is an aspiring entrepreneur with too many ideas and no clear business direction. Their main problem is that they feel overwhelmed by scattered advice and do not know what to build first. My promise is to help them turn their skills, ideas, and experience into a clear business foundation. My path is a step-by-step process that walks them through identity, clarity, offer creation, audience building, sales, systems, and growth. That is clarity. Not perfection, not a 90-page business plan, just enough definition to start moving with direction. Quick review. In this video, we covered clarity and why it matters in the entrepreneurial transformation journey. We talked about why clarity turns entrepreneurial energy into direction. We covered the danger of too many ideas, vague offers, unclear audiences, and confusing messaging. And we broke down the 4-part clarity framework: person, problem, promise, path. Your next step is to look at where you are right now. Are you clear on what you are building? Are you clear on who it is for? Are you clear on the problem it solves? Are you clear on the path you guide people through? If not, this is the layer that needs your attention first. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and continue with the next lesson in the series. In the next video, we'll move into planning, where we turn clarity into an actual business map. And if you're ready to stop trying to figure all of this out on your own, your next step is to join the One Person Empire Academy, linked below in the video description. The One Person Empire Academy is built for people who want to turn their skills, ideas, knowledge, experience, or creativity into entrepreneurial freedom. It's for the person who knows they are capable of more, but feel buried under scattered advice, half-finished ideas, confusing strategies, and the pressure to somehow know how to build a business without ever being properly taught for how business works. Most entrepreneurial courses throw tactics at you. They teach one method, one funnel, one platform, one trend, or one version of success. The One Person Empire is different because it helps you understand the whole journey: your identity, your clarity, your offer, your audience, your systems, your sales, your operations, your AI support, your growth path, and the founder you are becoming along the way. You don't just need more information, you need structure, guidance, proven methods, and a community that helps you keep moving when the process gets confusing. So if you're ready to build with more clarity, more confidence, and more support, join the One Person Empire Academy below. I'll see you in the next video.